Welcome to the Bitcoin Globe. Day 1283, counting the days down until the next Bitcoin halving. We're here the day after Christmas. The Bitcoin price is holding relatively steady. There was a bit of a dip back from the 900 level to 850 and a bit lower than that for a while. And actually in my Christmas Eve video, I said there might be a bit of a consolidation. But we're back at 900 now, so I guess it was just a temporary move backwards. And once again, wouldn't it be great if you knew it was going to do that so you could sell all your Bitcoins and then buy them back at a lower rate, get more of them, or make some profits? That would be nice to know. But you never know if the rocket's going to take off. And I do not want to be that guy that sells his Bitcoins and the price goes up to $10,000, $100,000 current USD value. I don't want to be that guy that sells my Bitcoins too early. I'm willing to take the risk. I guess it's fear of missing out. But I'm willing to, and it's not just fear of missing out. I actually believe in this technology, or else I wouldn't be making these videos every day. Mostly for my sake, to hear what I have to say about Bitcoin each day, and for you, maybe it's a positive vibes for you. This guy here making Bitcoin videos for you, nearly every day. Miss Christmas. I said I was gonna miss Christmas. Not a big deal, but we're here in the new year, almost in the new year, working our way to the new year. 2017 might be Bitcoin's biggest year. That's a prediction for you as well. 2017 might be Bitcoin's biggest year. And there's only one way to find out if that prediction is true. Nobody can predict the future, but I'm getting better at it. This video, I want to hint at some things I'm going to show you in the next videos where I'm mining at, and basically I'll talk about mining a little bit now. Every cloud mining that I've done has not been profitable. If I could get back every Bitcoin I have invested into cloud mining, I would have more Bitcoin than I have now. I don't have many Bitcoin now, very few Bitcoin. But if I could go back in time and get all the Bitcoin back that I invested in cloud mining, I'd be very happy. It'd be nice to have those Bitcoins back. And I've also invested in like one HYIP. It was BitAge. It was one of the ones with the cryptocurrency news when I was early into Bitcoin and didn't know much about Bitcoin and these HYIPs that, I believed. I was too caught up in getting more Bitcoin, and so I invested in these HYIP gains. HYIP, I guess you would call it HYIP. High yield investment something. But yeah, they've never paid off for me. I would love to have those Bitcoins back. They're gone forever though, and that's what's great about Bitcoin, is the learning experience that you gain from using this currency. Because if you're gambling it and you're losing it, or you're spending it on shit you don't need, that Bitcoin's gone forever, and then you get to sit and watch as the price goes up. I have to watch and suffer a little bit. Thank goodness I have a few Bitcoin. I have one Bitcoin, 1.5 Bitcoins in my Coinbase cold storage wallet. I shouldn't reveal this information, should I? I guess it's personal information, but I just like you guys to know that I'm all in on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin crashes, I'm gonna be that guy on the streets. Actually, I wouldn't go that far. I'd probably find a job and become a debt slave again, which I don't really want to do. I don't really want to go back to the fiat way of doing things. I have nothing against it. It's just not me. I always having a boss and having to work with people, there's always drama, and I don't really want to be a part of the drama. I like being in the moment and enjoying my life and seeing new places every day. I enjoy working for Uber. I actually enjoy that. It's not much money. It's enough to get by, not pay rent, but it's enough to eat and get by and buy a little bit Bitcoin every now and then. Not very often, but I'm happy with that because I'm working for myself. I like writing my books, and I like working on the eSport app that I'm working on and meeting new people and whatnot. I don't really want to work for somebody. I may have to. I may do it for a while. If I really want to work for that person, then it's worth it. If I'm working for Bitcoin, then it's a little bit different. I'm not working for this money, this representative of. It's not representative of value, is it really? It's representative of debt. I mean, that money is owed to somebody somewhere. At some point in time, that money will have to leave you. Bitcoin, maybe potentially you could hold on to it forever and use it as some sort of asset that brings you in more money without having to expend your capital. Maybe Bitcoin will help you increase your capital without having to expend capital. It's a new technology. We don't know what doors it's going to open up for everybody. But in the next video, I'm going to show you somewhere I've invested my Bitcoin where actually, I don't know if it'll be the next video, but coming up, I'm going to show you where I've invested. I invested one Bitcoin. It's doing really well. And I think I'm going to invest one more Bitcoin into that mining. It's doing really well for me so far. I really like it. I've used this site before and they're reliable, but I've never been profitable with them except through what I've invested in this time. It's doing really well. And I'll show you that. I'll do like a screen recording so you guys can actually see that. Don't get involved in any HYIPs, the MMM thing. I watch their videos. I watch almost every video I can find on Bitcoin, and I like their vibe and I like their spirit and whatnot. But I've seen that before, like with other things, like was it Herbalife? Some people were talking to me about Herbalife and trying to get me on that, and they have that really like, yes, they're passionate about it and they believe in it, kind of like I believe in Bitcoin, but it was different. There was something different to it. It's controlled by somebody. Bitcoin is not controlled by anybody. I'm working for Bitcoin now, but it's not controlled by anybody, so I'm essentially working for myself in a lot of different ways, and I enjoy doing that. I'm also big on nitrogen sports. I like using it to make parlays. In the UFC, we have UFC 207 coming up with Ronda Rousey. If Amanda Nunes wins, I'll have won a big parlay, and I'll get a little bit of Bitcoin there, which will be fantastic. So I'm gonna pull for Nunes. My personal pick is that the fight will go under 1.5 rounds. It'll probably be over fairly quickly. I believe that Ronda Rousey is nuts. It's hard to say. She could be prepared this time, but after watching her last fight with Holly Holmes, I don't know if it's what she's truly passionate about. I don't know if, I think the game has evolved since she's been in it a lot. So, and we're gonna find out whether she's kept up the speed or whether she's falling behind. And I hope she fell behind for my sake, just on a personal level. I hope she falls behind so that I can rake in a little bit more Bitcoin to keep me going, to keep me fed and happy and enjoying life. The more Bitcoin I get, the more I enjoy life. I'm sure the same is for you. I'm not getting greedy this time, though. I'm playing it safe and only wagering what I'm willing to lose in the Bitcoin space. You could bet with nitrogen sports, you could bet 0.001 Satoshi. 0.001 Bitcoin, and if I win, I'll get like 0.3 Bitcoin or something like that. So it's not huge wins. It could, if Bitcoin price goes up to the levels that I feel that it's going to go up to and believe that it's going to go up into, then that 0.3 Bitcoin is a lot of Bitcoin, right? That's $30,000. That's $300,000. So you need to, and if you are gambling your Bitcoin, think in that way. That 0.01 Bitcoin you're wagering, that's $1,000 that you just wagered. Would you do that now? Probably not. So should you be willing to do that with your Bitcoin? Probably not. So be safe with your Bitcoin. If you're willing to wager, if you really believe in what you're wagering in, then it's a bit of an investment. It's not a wager. It's not a bet. If you believe in it, if you believe that Amanda Nunes is going to win, it's kind of an investment. Just like if you believe in Apple stock and you studied Apple stock and you watched tape on Apple stock and you invest in it, that's not really, you're not really wagering. It's a bit of a wager. It's weird. Wagering's weird. Obviously, the odds are designed by sports bookkeepers who are working against you. They're working to make a profit. And so it doesn't always work out in your favor unless you really put in the work, and then you can win. I'm not profitable yet, but I'm gaining experience in that. And there's a few people I like to watch their videos, and you can see that they're getting better at predicting too. It's like a snowball. You're monetizing your knowledge on sports, and you can do that with UFC or eSports or any sport. On nitrogen sports, you could wager on anything. You can invest. Let's look at it as investing. You're investing in the team that you believe in, and that don't invest on emotion. Invest on your studying and your research. That's all I have to talk about in this video, but be excited for 2017. Be excited for the next Bitcoin halving. If you ever need anybody to talk to, ever want to talk about Bitcoin, I'm here. We could Skype, we could chat about Bitcoin, leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. That's it for this video, guys. Have a great day. Day 1383.